ancestors were to see the family construct as it is now, I'm pretty sure, like talking to them, their advice would be, we need to start beating our women again. Listen, you can use that smart talk rhetoric. I got to be real. We got to start whooping their ass again. That just has to happen, bro. Because there's no
No, I'm not disagreeing with you necessarily. I just wanted to say that there's this saying, "Don't be so open minded that your brain falls out." Like one of the things I'm afraid of with AI is because it looks so real, we're going to become so desensitized that we'll think real things are fake, right? So in our skepticism about data, about information, like we also have to be willing to acknowledge some very uncomfortable truths. Like some of that stuff is true, right? Some of that stuff, like we're talking about with black fathers not being involved, the data shows that that is absolutely not true. But there is some data that shows, kind of like he brought up, that we're trending in very, very bad territory. And I think Slim, your son is a really good case study. What I'm concerned about, what I think is the most interesting conversation, is that generally speaking, not even just in our community, but men and women now are more polarized than ever before, politically, ideologically. Women don't want to have children. Men want to have children. They polled some Gen Z kids, and having kids was like top three for the boys, and it was bottom three for the girls. Right. So when we're talking about like what is our future going to be, we have to look at these things honestly. And unfortunately, I think a lot of boys, my little brother's age, your son's age, are disillusioned with women in general. And unfortunately, particularly our women, right? Like we talk a lot about how women often want conflicting, contradictory things. Um, but they project that on these boys as well. So a lot of the women he's going to encounter when he is ready for them, right? He's been optimizing to be successful. He's not necessarily going to have the rough around the edges that a lot of women prioritize, right? He's not necessarily going to have the experience navigating danger or turmoil that a lot of people put a premium on, right? So unfortunately, like even when I watch Pop the Balloon, I'm like, yo, they just popped this man's balloon into the arms of a white woman, right? We are deprioritizing, and we've been doing this for a while. We're deprioritizing the most productive versions of masculinity in our community, and we continue to champion degenerate ideas of masculinity simply because they're entertaining or simply because they are interesting to us. And I think that falls squarely in the female delegations camp. And I'm interested to see like how women think about how they can optimize for the better futures that we all want.
I'm thinking like if our ancestors were to see the family construct as it is now, I'm pretty sure, like talking to them, their advice would be, we need to start beating our women again. Listen, you can use that smart talk rhetoric. I got to be real. We got to start whooping their ass again. That just has to happen, bro. Because there's no way to make a woman in 2025 listen. What I'm gonna do to you? Yell louder if you don't. So if we are supposed to be the dominant people in our community, then what can we do to our women to make them listen? There's no action of recourse right now. We got to get back to whooping the women ass. We got to get back to beating the kids ass. It got to happen. We are coming off of, and I'm gonna give y'all some leniency, women. We are coming. God was the last generation of men was the sorriest group of niggas God ever created. And these are the sorriest group of women God ever created. This is the worst batch of. So until we can get back to whooping some ass, we are our community fucked because there's no way for us to take leadership again. What we gonna do? Out argue a woman?
So that kind of conversation, that kind of rhetoric right there is why I can't take these type of conversations seriously because it seems so disingenuous. And I don't like using that word, but I've used it before podcasts came around.
I want to rebut
hold on. And so I just think that that's one of the reasons why these conversations don't get taken seriously anymore because it seems like what they call it rage bait or clickbait or whatever, because that doesn't make any sense. You really think that you're going to have an overall consensus saying, yep, we need to bring back whooping, punching them in their mouth and in their face when they listen to us? No, how about it's aligned with you? How about you get with a woman that you are aligned with one another? You don't have to yell or scream. You're going to argue. Yeah. I mean, there'll be disagreements. But as far as saying I got to bring back whooping women's tail,
yes,
that's such a
right. But you got to remember that women aren't free. Women were sold. Women are no different than slaves, right? Like we were, and still are in certain countries. We're exchanged for riches, for cattle. I just went to an African wedding where they're like, part of the ceremony is, what are you going to give me in exchange for my daughter? Right. So I get it. Like, I understand your ideology and your rhetoric. Like, we are to you slave, cattle, property, and whatever. And so that makes sense. I mean, if you want to pack up a knuckle sandwich for your bookie, go ahead. Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
You want to knock your head between the washing machine because, guess what? And then that way you don't have to do anything, right? Like, you don't have to think. All you have to do is have a little paycheck. You don't have to show up with nothing besides some weak dick and a paycheck, and you don't have to do anything. You can knock your head between the washing machine, and that's all you need to show up with.
And see, so like
when people challenge you to be more, it's too much for you.
If an ancestor ever heard you talking like that, you would have been got it. All right. So back to your point.
Agreed. Hang me.
No, back to your point. Okay. How can I lead a woman who I can't ridicule, who I can't make who I can't do anything to? How can you lead that?
But why can't you lead somebody without? What's wrong with you that you can't lead without that?
I'm talking to you now, right? I'm talking to you now, right? And you still are disrespecting me by overstepping. So right now, there's no consequence.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Right?
Sir.
See, this is the problem. There's no consequence. If I yell at you, you just gonna yell back. Nothing happens, so you continue your rhetoric.
We're equals.
We're not equal. We are your superior.
On this podcast,
listen. So this is our problem. Our ancestors gonna be like, they what?
I agree. No. I don't believe that I'm an equal man.
Stop.
On this podcast,
y'all don't deserve the majority of the luxuries that y'all get. Y'all don't deserve the right to vote. Y'all never died in a fucking war. Y'all don't deserve the right to really be doing too much of nothing. Y'all just were given privilege and now y'all running off with it. Y'all need to understand we aren't equals. I'm your superior. I'm here to protect you. I'm here to guide you and give you leadership and guidance. You want to be you say a man needs to align himself with you. How?
No, our values need to let me answer you. You asked me
values.
No, you asked me a question. Let me answer it. And so you said we're not equals on this podcast. Yes, we are, because we're having disagreeing arguments and sentiments.
I don't ever want you to think that, baby.
Rhetoric. So we are good, and that the immaturity right there. You think you can lead somebody besides knocking upside their head? Like, that's weird to sit there and turn your lights off. Number one. And so on this podcast, we are equals. Your opinion is no more valid than mine unless you have supporting evidence.
Or experience. Or experience.
I agreed with you on a couple of things that you said earlier today. That doesn't make you any that we're still equal.
That does.
With you, not because you were a man, but because what you said was right. And so
because of experience.
When you marry your woman, look, and you're you know what, we are equals. We're really emotional right now.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we got those feminine qualities. Then I'm actually being a little bit more.
It's given femininity.
Yeah, okay.
I love that. You're channeling into your feminine energy, and I really do love that about you.
That was real.
Hey, y'all don't frame me. I ain't new to this. I'm true to it, baby.
No. You turn your lights off though. Like you said, turn your lights off. Turn your lights down dim.
That y'all trying to use.
Old temper tantrums.
Let's go ahead and
that's number one.
Let's go ahead and get a back and forth. Go ahead. So go ahead, Tukay.
So it's when we were talking about the war, it's funny that the women that was here all disagree with it. because they don't have the experience or they don't know what I'm talking about.
Let them
Are
finish.
you a soldier? Have you ever
Absolutely.
Cool. Let him. All right,
I want to know
his
back, but I need to understand his background and why
let's
he
do
feels
this
that
then.
way.
Let's do this.
Is
No
he a
clarifying
soldier?
questions. Let the point get out. All right, let's just let the point get out, and then we can ask the question once he's done with the point. So I want to hear the retort to everything he's saying, not just half of it. Go ahead, Tukay.
All right, yeah. So my credentials, 11 Bravo, United States military. That's infantry, front line of what you will call it, because you never been to war. So when it comes to these type of things, I can speak this way because I have experience. Y'all were giving rights that y'all didn't deserve, so y'all just you want to peace talk your way into certain things. It didn't ever happen like that. It did. If Martin Luther King wasn't marching on foot, getting beat up, y'all wouldn't ever get to celebrate none of the stuff that y'all get to celebrate. It comes with a sacrifice. So for when I say that men are superior, because we are the ones that go on the front line. We are the ones that have to fight the battle so y'all can enjoy the luxuries that we got for y'all. And you got the nerve to tell me that we are equal, but when the bullets start flying, you somewhere in the back. Please. Be quiet.
Mm-hmm. You do know that Rosa Parks, and before Rosa Parks,
she just sat down.
No, you just said MLK, and you're trying to insinuate that.
She sat down. That's it. She put her.
All right, so let's do this. Let's do this.
No, but like there's a no, but like
hold on, Tukay. So who's replying? Is Tiff? So I thought Love and Slim were gonna apply. Are y'all relinquishing the floor to Tiff?
I want to respond. Slim, you want to go first?
No, I just wanted to understand the background.
She meant
like,
yes.
I get it. First. Like if he's telling me like he's first infantry, we got Lieutenant Dan here that got PTSD and freaking out on all the women. I get it. You had to kill women and children for us, and I understand why women make you triggered. Lieutenant Dan, salute to you. I have nothing else to say. We don't have your same experience, sir. And I apologize that the white man made you fight for a fake war, and that you feel like you need to come on here and attack the black women who love and support you. I have nothing else to say. LT, you got it.
Okay, so I said,
hold on, Tukay, you got this response and one more, I think. So just
we not ever responding to Slim. You can keep going.
All right, go ahead, Love.
Okay, so you said you went like this, said the women. I'm on the bottom row, and I did say I agree with war. And so you're a poor listener, or unless it goes on with your narrative that you want to speak, you ignore it. So let me put it into the forefront of your face right now. I said I agree with war. I said how we go about it is different. We need to be very covert. So let's number one. Number two, I don't know why you brought up war and saying get your ass in the back. I said on this podcast we are equals. I don't acquiesce to you just because you're a man. My opinion is just like yours, just as valid with supporting evidence, or it's not if I'm not supporting my argument. So we are equal on that. So you can't mix apples. Hold on now. Yeah, because you tried it. He's about to start talking. I want to help you out. Another thing, I want you to be very careful how you present your arguments, because you lost your argument when you sat there and turned your lights off and you threw a temper tantrum and started pouting because
Baby, 2K is strapping up bombs right now. You better watch your mouth.
Earlier,
that nigga's setting up a bomb underneath that shirt. I ain't saying shit else to him.
You sat there and said to her, never mind, I forgot what I was saying. I don't want to talk anymore. I'm done. You throw temper tantrums. And I'm only bringing this to light because you say that women need to get beat up or smacked around so you can be leaders, or because you are the leader, when you have not demonstrated very evidentiary behavior on this podcast that you're a leader. You throw tantrums, which shows why you want to start knocking women's head against the washing machine. So you need to be very careful on your rhetoric. Go ahead, Ham. You want to ask you something? You want to say something?
No, I'm just because he got one more response.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, he got one more.
Thank you.
Hold on, Tukay. You got one more. You got one more response. You got Tiff wanted to say something also.
Oh God.
Tiff, did you want to say something?
I just wanted him to clarify that it was only black men that were a part of the civil rights movement.
It wasn't. You know that?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Tukay, I think you can respond to Love, then that's pretty much it.
Yeah. It's hard to explain to women what leadership is when a male figure wasn't present in their life. Okay, and I'm talking now, Love. So you just sit this one out, baby. All right, I'm a great leader. I lead by example. I don't advocate for disciplining a woman for no reason. I'm not saying I had a bad day, you come home and you whop her head. But every now and then, there need to be a little love tapping when she get out of place, just as you do with your kids, okay? I'm in charge of you with my life, and I protect you with my life. There shouldn't be no reason why I shouldn't be able to handle you as such when there's a time that calls for that. So what Love was saying is just it's foolishness, okay? We aren't equal on this podcast. With me comes experience. With the experience come from a long line of generation for a reason where you can even talk out in public. If you leave the United States, there are very little places where you even get to have this luxury. You need to understand that a man put you in position to even have this luxury, and you talking about you are a superior, or we on the same level, or we equal. Don't you ever misunderstand that. Now, I know us men, we did such a great job of making the world so easy for y'all women that y'all think that y'all can do what we do because we made it so easy where y'all can push a button and do it. But don't ever get the line messed up, and that's what our ancestors will be the most furious about. The women are out of pocket. Y'all are out of pocket. Y'all traded us out. Y'all sold us out for some fucking food stamps, and the community been shit ever since. We need to get back to the times where y'all daddies were trading y'all ass off for livestock. Y'all can't pick the right man, the right fucking religion, or nothing else for that matter. And I'm done here.